Good. College World Series. Just finished watching that too. Oklahoma won. Or was it? Is it Oklahoma? Oregon. Shit, I think it was Oregon. It was Oregon. Oregon beat Louisville. Yeah, College World Series, regional, some shit, playoffs. Yeah, he needs some help. It's supposed to be. Yeah, that was supposed to be. It was supposed to be them working all together and shit and having a deep bench. It was supposed to be that. Yeah, but like you say, man, and they kind of seem like they're more hungry right now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. They playing together. Mhm. It said something like they ain't hungry. Yeah, yeah. We shit. My team, the Hawks. We got a lady on the coach on the bench. Yeah, it started with Pop. It started with Popovich. Popovich brought that lady on board as assistant coach. He was the first one to do it. Yeah, with the Spurs, and she's still there. She's like a damn legend over there right now. Yeah, yeah. I thought I was gonna get it too, to be honest with you. No, no, no. I'm not counting them out. I'm just saying they're gonna lose their game. I ain't counting them out. Yeah, they can. I know that. It's a tall damn order. They're gonna have to damn change their personality to do it. 'Cause the way they going right now, they ain't doing it. Hmm. Yeah, they got a lot of support, man. Indiana do. They got a lot of support actually. something like that. I don't know. Shit, my shit, you shit. I'm messed up too. I'm messed up. I'm messed up too. Shit. Like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Well, you just gotta damn work that shit out though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can't damn dictate every damn game you gonna play like that. You gotta work what you got and try to damn work that shit out. That's I mean, that's just trying to keep it. That's just trying to keep it competitive. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is. They're just trying to keep it competitive. I mean, you can't control how the rosters. You can't control how the damn rosters are. That's how it is in real life. To keep it from getting out. To it's about. Nah, that wouldn't be fair though, because everybody pays money. That wouldn't be fair. Again, now it's a money league, so all it is trying to keep everything fair and competitive. That's it. It's a money league. It ain't like you just jumping into a league and bullshit. It ain't nothing like that. I mean, you got to damn have shit fair, man. It's money in it. So so it ain't trying to damn make some, and you can see it ain't nothing trying to make somebody better than the other or give somebody else more of an advantage. It ain't nothing like that. That's how you gotta look at it. This is money on the line, and so it's competitive. There's rules to it. You just gotta work with it. hmm Yeah, yeah, but see, that's one of the reasons why the rule is there to keep stuff like that from happening. See what I'm saying? Because things gotta kind of they it pretty much. Yeah, hey, when the rule change when something is not fair. And it's one of the things that changed the rules, right? Because it was a messed up trade, and it was done too early, and it was too early. I mean, that's just how it is, man. That's how it is. Well, the thing of it is that those two guys have been around longer than you. You see what I'm saying? Not just in the money league, but they've been around. Even before, I mean, they've been around a long time. So it's a matter of of well, Rinsky is different. Rinsky is a guy. He's a senior dude. He's up in Baltimore, I think, where he's at. You know what I'm saying? And or is it shit, I think Baltimore? But what the thing of it is that he's Rinsky is a long term dude on the game, just like me, and it's more than just a friendship. He's like family. You see what I'm saying? And so he's paying his money, and hey, it's a matter of letting somebody enjoy the game and enjoying being with us. And he's family, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. We've had other dudes that have been here long term, dude, and they have passed away. You see what I'm saying? So, and so I'm just saying, as far there's a certain number of dudes within all of us that are OGs and been around for a long time that made that evolved to what Coast to Coast is today. And there's still a couple other dudes that are not even in Coast to Coast, from where we kind of came from. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. So well, if that's the case, okay. So we just haven't interacted like that. You know what I'm saying? In the very beginning. So yeah. All right, but that's just how it is, man. Rescue is family. Kush, when Kush came in, man, he was like, he was like weird and shit. You know what I'm saying? But eventually, you know what I'm saying. He just been around, man, and he been around, and so you know, well, you can't, but see, you just can't point out a couple of dudes like that when this is a money. You just can't do that. That's what I'm trying to say. You just can't do it. Just can't do it, bro. It just how it is. That ain't right. You can't single out a couple of dudes like that when they pay money just like everybody else. So this how it is. But see, that ain't gonna happen no more. You see what I'm saying? That's the reason I'm trying to tell you. Things each there's other rules that are in place that were brought in place because of other shit that happened before. So it's a I mean,
We need each other. We have to have each other for our survival. From the revolutionaries to the conservatives, a black united front is what we're about. Yeah. To make another mob, to change another God, an angel from the Lord and
I ain't
ceremony
never heard that.
the big homie in charge, main culprit at large, emerge over the odds, the victorious odds.
You gotta find that in writing, because everything is in Discord as far as the rules. So you gotta find you gotta read that. You gotta find it. I ain't never heard that. Yeah, I ain't heard nothing about that. I ain't heard nothing about that. I think, you know what? I think it's something new about the bottom tier. You can't trade with the bottom tier teams that don't make the playoffs or something like that, because then you kind of depleting their team to, you see what I'm saying? So that's the reason why right there. So that's the reason why you wait the mid season, because then you know who's gonna be there and who's not, and you and part of that is like from last season too, like I said. So like I say, it's all about trying to keep everything fair and competitive. There's money on the line, so it ain't no different than you down in Vegas and you down playing a card game. There's rules to it, and it's got to be fair across the board. Otherwise, it ain't no game. It ain't no real league. There's 9 seasons of this shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We trying to damn make this shit something that nobody else is ever down. You know what I'm saying? We trying to blow some shit up, because folks that come into this, they ain't never played ball like this before. Yeah, yeah. I mean, but but you got folk that run from this shit because they scared and they don't want to elevate. They don't want to elevate. Yeah, yeah. They ain't never experienced the, if you know what I'm saying, they never experienced, like, playing this game can be like playing fucking real baseball. But anyway, man, let's play some baseball. It's getting late. Oh, then you just need to send it. We both posted our streams. Let's go. It's getting late. All right, you got it. Good luck too, bro. Yeah.
Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. Just about set to go now. And our pitcher in this game, Jameson Taillon.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
All right, ready to go here. Now it's going to be Sal Frelick. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Comes up empty. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. Makes the grab, 1 away. Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
Way high. When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. Swings through that one out in front that time. Up and in, 2-2. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 2 away. And now it's William Contreras. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. 0-1. Now 1-1. 2 outs, bases empty.
1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Just misses. And that's ball 2. Caught him looking for the K. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab here, DL Hall. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Ball, no.
Swing and a foul straight back. And a good eye there. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Chourio raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss.
1-2.
As he was out front that time. And down on strikes. Now 2 out. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No balls. 1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. Hit hard, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's Kyle Tucker. And that's outside.
Ball 2.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That catches the zone for a strike. And now 3-1.
3-1.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Ripped on a line. Drops into the glove. And the inning is over. Back here at Wrigley Field, here comes Christian Yelich. Tayo back to work. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. And that skips in the dirt. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball. Just missed.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
And now he steps off the rubber. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. 2 outs, base is empty. This is Bryce Terang. First pitch misses. And that one fouled off. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 2-2. Good eye right there.
Full count.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. Fastball is outside.
High.
Line drive. It gets down, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Recognize the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Carson Kelly, the next to hit, takes ball 1. No score here in the second. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Mitchell gets under it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Ian Happ up to hit. And he and swings through it.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
No ball. 1 strike.
And it's 1-1. Hit in the air, center field. Mitchell settles under it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that one is lifted in the air. Freeland moving under it, and he makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Left field, Happ on his horse. And it's caught for the out. Now it's the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Ortiz in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Check swing, called strike. Top of the 3rd, no score. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Next for the Brewers, Oliver Dunn. And that's a strike.
No, that's down.
Next one in the dirt. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Happ pulls that one down, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Nico Horner. And ball 1. Hit in the air, left field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And it gets by him. Around second now as they still don't have it.
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Infield comes in now. And now Pete Crow Armstrong. First pitch just misses.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
In the air, center field. Mitchell gets under it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. And the Cubs score first. It's 1-0. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
No ball.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the last half of the 3rd. Close, but called a ball. And 1-1. Lifted in the air down the left side. Chourio brings it in. And there's 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
2 down, base is empty. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Swanson swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Pulls that one foul.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
In the air, out towards left center. Chourio makes the catch, and that is that. All set for the start of the inning. And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder Sal Frelick. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Well, these Brewers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7. Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And strike 2. Going to count 1 and 2. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. And the batter now, William Contreras. Struck out looking his first time. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss there. The Brewers hitless so far in the game. Swings through that one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swanson fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the 4th. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
Out towards right center field. Frelick after it. Makes the catch for the out. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, digging for 2. So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1. That one fouled off. in the dirt, but kept close. Hat on at second with 2 down. Swung on, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. And they add a couple more. It's 3-0. So here's Horner now. 1 for 2. Righty reliever out of the pen, Trevor McGill.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Horner started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, did not go. 2 down, nobody on. Up the middle, Ortiz. To first, that's the 3rd out, inning over. Back here at the friendly confines. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now it's Christian Yelich. Tayo back to work. That one ripped left field. Going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield, got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Hoskins in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And that misses. And that's ball 2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. Went down on strikes his first time through. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
2 outs. Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Popped up right side. Terang should have this one. Corrals it. 2 up, 2 down.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Tucker now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Ball, one strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Here at Wrigley Field, top of the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Mitchell, 26 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Next for the Brewers, Joseph Ortiz.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that one off the outside edge. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Crow Armstrong ranges back on the warning track and hauls it in. 2 outs, base is empty. Oliver Dunn up now for the Brewers. And first offering is fouled off. The Brewers yet to pick up a hit here. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Bottom of the 6th, and now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Check swing, and that's a ball. The shortstop takes the ball. Check swing, and he went. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one in triple digits.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Goes down looking. Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit. Check swing called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 down, base is empty. Now here is Carson Kelly. 0 for 2 in this one. Line to left, and that's a fair ball.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And the batter now, Ian Happ. Hoskins. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Wrigley Field, and now the right fielder, Sal Frelick.
You know, he's been so great today, really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
On the ground right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Bang! And there goes the perfect game on the homer. And they cut into the lead. It's 3-1. One down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. Now it's Christian Yelich. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
No ball. Two strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. And we're back. So now Turner in on that right side. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And there's one away. Nico Horner will come up to hit. 1 for 3. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Now fly ball to right center. Mitchell makes a nice running catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the 8th, and now Rhys Hoskins. That's off the mark, and that is ball one.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Late on that fastball.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. So up next, Garrett Mitchell. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. McGill back to work. And there's a ball.
1 ball, no strikes.
Now one miss.
No, that's it.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Foul ball.
Inside. And the count is 3-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to you.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Jared Koenig.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now Kyle Tucker. And first offering is fouled off. Suzuki on at first, nobody out. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the runner holds. Swanson digs in. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball.
Man at first, one away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit. On the ground. They get the force, and that will end the inning. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joseph Ortiz. Ortiz. Strike one.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Popped up. Bush hauls it in, and there's one away. Now here is Oliver Dunn.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
He was late there. Strike one.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Got him swinging. So they're down to their final out. Now a chance for Sal Frelick. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. They're down to their final strike. 1 strike away. And that's in the dirt. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held up. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. Tayo with his first major league win.
All right, good game, man.
I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case as he should. A start he won't.
All right, good luck along the way, man.
And your
I'm out.
3-1. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.